Alfredo Ortiz knows a thing or two about creating jobs. He was vice president of CSM Bakery Products Food Service Division. It was a $2 billion global food company. He's testified before legislative committees about the impact of bad government policy on job creation. He, of course, is the president and CEO of the Job Creators Network, one of our great partners here at the Mike Gallagher Show, and what a joy it is to welcome him back to the show. On a day like today, Alfredo, the median household income for Hispanic households hit $50,486 in 2017. That's another record. We continue to, earlier this week, middle-class families, record high median income. Alfredo, it's like we just can't get out of the way of this great economy right now, or can we?
Oh, Mike, it's great to be on your show again. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Boy, it sure feels great to always be winning, doesn't it?
It does, and I get that comment all the time. I was in L.A. I know you're on the bus tour. I want to talk about how the bus tour is going, the Job Creators Network, reaching out to people all over the country. But I get this everywhere I go. In L.A. Sunday night, people were saying, Mike, look at this news, the record low unemployment, median income rising, consumer confidence high, all this great news, our 401ks. You know, there's a lot of winning, but yet, if you open up the New York Times, you wouldn't feel that way.
You know, Mike, if only I had known earlier that Armageddon felt like this, I would have been trying to do this a lot earlier.
No kidding. No kidding. I mean, there's such great news. How's the tour going? How's that all working out?
Well, the tour's going great. And before we move on to the tour really quickly, I did want to comment on Hispanic because that is just incredible. In addition to some of the numbers we just are seeing today, you know, when you look at Hispanic unemployment, it continues to remain at record lows.
Right.
And in fact, Hispanics are just continuing opening up small businesses, which we know is the engine of our economy. They hire, you know, people in local communities. And when you actually even look in terms of surveys and what Hispanics are feeling about, you know, the Trump administration and the tax cuts, they are loving this. And I'm so excited to see this because it's a great opportunity for Hispanics to really have a piece of the pie, a piece of that American dream.
Right. And Americans, we're 49 days away from the midterm election. Alfredo, I hate to go political on you because I know you're about job creation. You're about reaching out to the American people, the tax cuts. You guys, of course, taxcutswork.com. I invite everybody to go to taxcutswork.com. But heaven forbid, the Democrats have promised to take those tax cuts away. We're going to be in for a world of hurt if there is the supposed blue wave on November the 6th.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, we are actually just starting this week our third phase of Tax Cuts Work, Mike, which is crazy. 50 stops in 25 states.
Wow.
This week we're going St. Louis, Missouri, Franklin, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Turlock, California. I mean, we are taking this. We actually now have two buses, Mike.
Wow.
Remember when we started in Orlando with that little one?
Oh, I loved it.
We now have two buses.
I'll never forget it.
But yeah. Yeah, but you know what we're hearing from small business owners across the country, at every single one of them stop, their optimism is sky high, and they are deadly afraid of a takeover of the House by the Democrats because the fact that Warren and Schumer and Pelosi, I mean, all these characters have really basically point-blank promised that tax cuts would be repealed if they took over.
And Alfredo, that's not a scare tactic on your part. That's not hyperbole. They are on record as saying that's what they want to do. What happens if these tax cuts are repealed?
Well, and that's the thing. All of this optimism, all of this great energy, the 4.2% GDP growth, record low unemployment with Hispanics, Asians, blacks, women, all of this growth of small businesses investing back, all of this, frankly, is all on the line. If they do take effect, they have promised to repeal the tax cuts, point blank. And in fact, in an interview just a couple months ago with Elizabeth Warren, when asked, well, what do you think is a good tax rate, like for successful people? She goes, 60%. I don't think that's unacceptable. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, the representative of the little people with her very, very, very luxurious lifestyle that she lives in with her home. And
well, exactly.
There's such a double standard with these guys. Bernie Sanders and his vacation, his beach home, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with her $thousands outfits. I mean, boy, for socialist-loving liberals, these guys live well.